Hello! I'm using a webcam for a change because it's a Let's Play. It says Let's Play Final Fantasy VII New Threat Mod version 2.0. I'm excited. I've played a fair bit of 1.5 and I'm pretty familiar with the vanilla game, but they released 2.0. There's supposed to be more new stuff. I'm excited. Playing this. Yeah! Alright, so let's play New Threat. Playing on the keyboard because I want to learn keyboard. Take a quick look. Yeah, I still got all my old saves. We're going to be saving right over them though because that's 1.5 and we want to do this 2.0. So without further ado, we're going to get started and not push a timer button. Haha. Let's do this. Ooh, game type A, game type B, explanation. Original event progression, standard boss roster. So basically, it's vanilla game rebalanced. Game type B, remixed events, alternate boss, replaces most boss encounters and changes story events, but concludes the same way. We going B. We going to be playing B. Okay, I'm done with the accent. My apologies. Ooh, I think I'd like to do hard, but I think that takes all your gil away. Yeah, it does. I was reading a little bit. Honestly, I don't mind playing it on a harder difficulty, but it's a Let's Play. And all that's going to amount to is more grinding. So we're going to go standard. Alright, let's do it. This famous cutscene. Never seen it before. Never, ever. Thinking about, I have not decided yet, but I might look at incorporating a fast forward button just for grind sessions. Because grinding can be boring, especially when I'm just sitting here by myself. Don't really have anybody to talk to as of yet. Hopefully that changes. I'd like a couple people to come hang out. Other than that, though, I don't mind playing by myself. Just grinding will be quiet and boring unless I don't know, sing a song. Hello, Eris and/or Aerith. Not touching that argument. Actually, not normally a fan of Eris. I will be calling her Eris for the sake of this play through. I have no issue with the name Aerith, but I grew up on the PS1 version of this game, and I'm just hard-coded to call her Eris. So, one thing I was reading about, by the way, on the new threat mod version 2.0, some of the innate abilities have been rebalanced. If you're at all familiar with new threat mod version 1.5, each character had innate abilities added to them, such as Cloud. Every time a limit break went off, he gained strength. Eris is not a favorite character of mine normally, but in New Threat, she's very, very valuable. So I can't wait to see the changes on her specifically. Anywho's, without further ado, hey, the train's here. Let's do the thing. Let's do the thing. Ow. Whoa, that's Tifa. Tifa here. Why is Tifa here? Barrett, why is Tifa here? I'm backflipping. Come on, newcomers, follow me. I'm not reading all of those. I might do some for fun, but anywho's. First battle. What do we got? Something special? Alright. Ow. Don't shoot me. Oh, it set me up to automatically use my limit break. Huge fan of the new threat mod. Even back from version 1.2, I think, was the first one I tried. Innate abilities. In combat, each character has access to their own unique ability called an innate. Ability activate by using the... This is way different. Okay. Activate by using the defend command. If an attack, a chance to counter with 1 cut, 2 cut, 4 cut, or death blow. Ooh. We just turned... Ooh, man. We just turned Cloud off of offense. I mean, he can still obviously be offensive and magic offensive. I use Cloud a lot for magic offensive and new threat. But... Wow. Wow. I have access to the materia menu already. As bolt, fire, all. What am I walking into? I'm excited. I'm going to have a 3rd character, I think. Extra magic, ability to go into the materia menu. I think they're setting something up. Hey, Tifa. Used to being soldier, huh? Blah, 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 blah. Blah-de, blah-de, blah. Let me name my character. We're going to go vanilla. Blah. We're going to go vanilla names. If I end up playing more Final Fantasies like this, then I might start naming characters. If I get people in chat that want their names on screen, I'm more than happy to fill them in. But until then, I'm just going to go vanilla because I don't want to make up a bunch of names. I don't care what your names are. What makes you get this job done? Blah, 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 blah. Hey, Barrett. The hell you all doing? I can't do Barrett. All right. Open the gate. Hi, Barrett. Tifa. Why are you standing there, Tifa? That's weird. It said Tifa's name. Let's go, Cloud. So... Oh well, it still let me name her if I were to so choose. But once per battle, when Tifa is... Okay, hers has not changed. When Tifa is KO'd, she'll auto-revive with 1 hit point remaining. Or with 1 hit point retaining statuses, limit gauge, and quake actions. So she still has grit. Which is fine by me. It's a pretty clutch innate ability, so... Saved my butt a couple times. I stood inside of Biggs. We got to battle. I should have looked at Tifa's materia. Oh well, this should not be an issue. Oh, she got death blow. I seen that. If she gets anywhere near as high of dexterity as I normally get her with new threat, this should be... Yeah. It should be interesting. Now look at that. Look at that dex already. Just ran laps. Oh, she missed. She ran laps around Cloud. Alright, normal attack will finish this, but we're going for the gold. Yeah! Good job, Tifa. Alright, so all she has is Death Blow. Ooh, +4 strength, -3 magic. This is another element of new threat mod, by the way. Oh, thank you, Woozy. Thank you very much. This is a new element of new threat. A lot of the materia is changed to specifically their status effects. For example, Death Blow is going to give me +4 strength, -3 magic, +12 dex, which I really like that. Let's look at some of these. Ooh, wow, fire has just strength. All is going to cancel out dex. I don't have any restore materia. Oh well. Go ahead and throw ice on Tifa so she can blast some magic. How are you doing today, Woozy? Are you excited to be back into the fold? My apologies for taking so long on that, by the way. I've had a week, let me tell you. I'm looking forward to it. I'm trying to get people back into the habit of playing again, so really haven't had too many people. We've been getting up in numbers the last couple weeks, though, so we're just going to keep at it. Blah, 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 blah. Come on, Barrett. Barrett takes physical damage while in front row, stacking strength. The back row has changed. You would normally get defense stacks, but it looks like back row is going to be regaining 6% of hit points, so a regen effect. I can live with that. Let's talk to Jesse for no reason. Yeah, you got the codes. Open the door. You gonna tell me about how people died for this code, Biggs? Kinda, sorta. It's not the same message, but same principle. I missed that item. Speed drink. I'm actually only 32, but I have 6 children total. Ages 13, 12, 9, 4, 3, and 2. You'll have to bear with me a little bit here on controls. I might be a touch sloppy. I've been trying to learn the keyboard controls for this because it is easier for the speed run. And I do want to, at some point, pick up the new Game Plus speed run of vanilla Final Fantasy VII. It's down from the half a day long run to about an hour and a half now, so it's definitely doable. It's around the time of my Link to the Past speed run, so you remember that. She's still not trusted with wireless electronic devices without being in the room. Why did I go back in? But yeah, if you'll notice, I'm just I'm just a little sketchy on running and stuff like that. I'm just learning the controls. We're going for death blow just because we can. Barrett has nothing. No memory. Really? See, me and Zampe are actually really fond of playing the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise. It's a Final Fantasy randomizer. I'm also fond of several of the other Final Fantasies. As far as the main line goes, they have 11 and 14, which were both MMOs. I've never played those, but other than that, I have played and beaten all of the Final Fantasies all the way up to 13. I've never played 15. He does have cover. That Gatling gun has 5 materia slots too. Oh my gosh. Ranged all? There has been some serious changes in 2.0. I'm happy. Buster Sword has a crit chance. Okay. Go ahead and take this fire all, give it to Barrett. Okay, oh wait. I should look what I'm doing. He's already in back row. He's going to get that regen effect. Hop over. Come on, Jesse. Hurry up. My mommy. Hi, Lextra. How we doing? I'm excited. Finally trying the new Threat 2.0 mod. I don't know if you're familiar with 1.5 or not, but I am super excited with what I've seen so far. It is an all effect. See if it's decreased damage. Like Barrett's starting Gatling Gun hits all opponents without any materia affecting it. I gotta thank Woozy. I have a goal right now. I want to get my first 5 subs before my birthday in October, and I'm one of the 5 there, or one of the 5 into that. Thank you very much, Woozy. I've been an affiliate now for a long time, but have not been able to stream, have not had at first it was consistent internet. Then when I got my consistent internet, I had to start working like crazy, so I'm just getting to the point where I can stream again. I'm excited. I don't ever plan to make it big time as a streamer, but you know, makes me feel good to get a couple subs here and there. Ooh, hit the save point. We're gonna do our first boss battle. So, Lecture, are you at least familiar with Final Fantasy VII Vanilla? That one I do have to ask. What was I about to look at? Alright. It has a base attack power in the menu now. That is awesome. Okay. Of course, Tifa's not going to have anything special. Big Shot doesn't have anything special. Yeah, look at this. If you're familiar with the vanilla game, look at this Gatling gun. Look at that sucker. Yes, that's my VV. That's me Black Mage. But look at that thing. 5 materia slots and hits all opponents. You should really give, sorry, message. I'm good. You should really give this new threat mod a look. If you have Steam version of Final Fantasy VII, it's very much worth it in my opinion. Also, as I was just explaining to Woozy, please be patient with me. I'm learning to play this on keyboard instead of my controller like I normally would. The speedrun is supposed to be... No, I have not actually tried that, but I don't have a physical or Steam version of Final Fantasy IX to do it with, so... And I forgot what I was going to say. I was kind of hoping he'd hit Cloud. Cloud's innate ability, I will counterattack without counter materia, and either hit, do a ×2 cut, a 4 cut, or a death blow if I'm attacked. Alright, so if this is anything like New Threat 1.5, Guard Scorpion's not going to be a joke, and it's going to start my timer at the beginning of the fight, so we're going to heal beforehand. We might restore materia. You know, I might just. I mean, obviously, 9's one of my favorites. It's a good throwback to the older Final Fantasies. Blah, blah, blah. I'm still shocked to see Tifa on the mission. Makes me wonder how hard the Guard Scorpion's actually going to be. Alright, start timer. Let's do this. Where's Guard Scorpion? That's strange. Yeah, don't mind the wonky control for now. I'll get used to it. I want to learn the speed run. So I need to learn to play on keyboard because it's the optimal method for the speed run. Climb the ladder, save the Jessie. Really? See, I didn't even know that was a possibility. Now, since Barrett's in the front row, oh, I still want to save that, don't I? And I switched gear, okay. Okay. Kinda almost want to switch that cover materia over to Cloud and try some of this counterattack out. By the way, Lexter, what do you think of the new stream layout? It's been a couple days working on that little bit by little bit. I know it doesn't look like much, but it actually took quite a bit of work to get it all lined up and stuff. I didn't just find a preset layout for this. I actually went through and customized it. VII was fun cutting out, let me tell you. I'm gonna give that a shot, actually. And yeah, why not? We're gonna move Barrett up to the front row. He'll get attack stacks. Every time he's hit, he'll get stronger. Come on. Let's go, Jesse. Yes, thank you, Lectra. I worked my little booty off on it. I have a similar one that I'm going to be using for both OOT and LTTP multis. Looks kind of similar to this. It's a little different shape, though, because obviously the game feed is different sized. And like for LTTP, I do speed runs more than randos at this point, so taking off the chat for that and instead incorporating the bigger timer. Still kind of worried about a lack of a guard scorpion. Something's gonna ambush me. I'm telling you. Game is not afraid to throw potions at me so far. Jesse? Did you just hover up the ladder, Jesse? I seen that. Are you an alien, Jesse? Are you a ghost? To the elevator. Actually, that was pretty clean movement. I'm happy with that. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long to figure the controls out. I found guard scorpion. No, I don't want to run away. Thought about just skipping the fight, but I want to keep my runs at 0 for as long as I can. Look at that dex on Tifa. I love it. Run circles around the other characters. Alright. Scorpion time. Tifa is actually one of my OG party members. Tifa and Red 13, obviously. Nanaki, son of Seto. I wonder where that came from. Ooh. Ah. I tried to skip his turn. Whoops. I mean, yeah, though. It's funny, because most people always think I'm referring to Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! And I know who it is, but I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Never played the card game. I was big into Magic growing up, but never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't want to be a statue. Was it? See, I've played more Pokemon cards even than Yu-Gi-Oh! I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! I almost don't want to attack him. I'm enjoying this. For one, the palette look, and for two, this new moveset. That was too easy. What's really going on here? Did you? See, I was really good with magic. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, we're going to give it a shot. I might switch back to the Gatling Gun, but that plus 45 dex. Oh my gosh. I kind of miss arranged mode. Hey, Cloud fell. Antifa saving Cloud. And ba-boom. We, lost a reactor. Ugh, that sound. You know, I just thought about it. I'm used to skipping through these texts. If you guys want me to slow down with the text a little, let me know. I'm just used to skipping through them. I've seen them so many times. You know what I mean. What are you doing, Cloud? Battle roll. Tifa, are you sticking with me? Oh, they're both sticking with me. I have no control over this, by the way. I just ran up and out of there. Ouch. Knocked the flower girl down. Hello, Slum Drunk. I'll talk to her. I don't want the date with her, but I'll talk to her. Might go for the Yuffie date, actually. It's funny to watch her. Nah, wait. Spoilers. Bad Seto. Look at that clean face. That is just attention to detail that I love about New Threat. All the extra work on the balancing, the mechanics, the storyline, and they still take the time to work on that battle model. The Yuffie date. Oh. Protectors of the planet. Give me my potion. That's a smoke bomb now, never mind. What's up, Dark? Same question. Are you familiar with Final Fantasy VII? Because New Threat 2.0, I'm practically in love already. Oh, wow, okay. Assault gun still does the all. So I might keep the assault gun after all. Time for the next useless battle that I don't need to fight, but I'm going to. I'm glad it did. I just finally gave up. There was just... Yeah, it was just ridiculous. That's all I'm going to say. I personally... They're my friends. I like them, but I expect at least a little bit more maturity from a sage or or a hero. I mean, I don't know about you. You have equal stake in the server, so... But I mean, if we can't be the bigger person, then what's the point of having the title? Turn them to select on. These are MPs. I like to read the enemy names and stuff. Because I'm familiar with New Threat 1.5, and a lot of enemies have unique names, changed names, funny names. Alright, time to all three of us jump on a train. Ooh, good pops. We have extra dialogue. We ain't got time to mess around with you guys. Ooh, extra fight. I kind of expected Guard Scorpion, I'm not gonna lie. That was very anticlimactic, that little fight with him. People with that death blow. You know, it'd probably do me a lot better. Gonna have a little experiment. next time I get control of Barrett. We're going to throw Death Blow on him. And see if he still gets to attack all, because it's his weapon that's making him attack all. It's not a materia. If he could Death Blow all with the plus 45 dex from his weapon and plus 45 dex from the Death Blow materia, might have a super Barrett. I was fond of 1.5's Barrett, the attack stacks and defense stacks, but this Barrett's blowing me out of the water. Weapons hitting all characters. Oh my gosh. I can use that. By the way, the train's empty. We could have died. We got Snobby Cloud. See, people that have watched Advent Children know the emo Cloud, the depressed Cloud, but this is Cloud how I remember him. Sarcastic, snooty, funny, you know. It is really nice to have a full party there. Not just have Cloud running around. I'm excited already. Just started this and already the changes, just, they're beautiful. Ooh. We just skipped the whole train sequence. The one skip I know is Jesse's skip, and we just skipped it, so whatever. Yes, and I was not fond of Squall. I'm really not fond of 8. I won't lie. I can't pretend that I am even, because just, I'm not. It's not even for the same reasons as everybody else. Like, something New Threat actually fixes very well, but Final Fantasy VII also had somewhat of an issue of the characters being slightly generic. Like, Tifa could be your mage, or Tifa could be your physical attacker, or Tifa could be your tank. Yeah, Barrett might be a slightly better tank, but they were all just generic. For 8, you only get the 6 characters, and any one could be anything, so it's basically just the single limit break and the palette, and that's the only difference between characters. I did like the junctioning system, if you didn't just go through and completely break everything, but my meticulous butt made it a point to have tornadoes and Faragas before I left Balam, so you know. 9 was one of my favorites, and 6. 9, 6, and 4, I'd probably say any more are my favorites. Although I'm fond of 12, and believe it or not, very unpopular opinion, one of my favorites was 13 too. I hate that storyline, I'll give it that, but I love the mechanics. The customization of the monsters, I mean, if you really knew what you were doing, you can give them so many different passives. We're going to look at the pillar. But you could just customize monsters so unique. And they worked so well with your party. Yes, it was easy to break. I mean, you've got Omega Weapon at the end. One of the hardest bosses of the first 10 Final Fantasies, probably, and the easiest to just completely cheese, because, oh, Holy War. Holy War. Holy War. Now let's go get my card back off the ship. Then card mod it all again. That was fun. Shut up, Barrett. Common known fact of the the speed run, you can actually break through here and move straight onto the wall market. And if you do that, you will instantly have Eris in your party and start the cross-dressing scene. It's a common skip of the speed run. That's one that I don't know. It's one that I do want to learn. It'll probably be the next one I learn. I did like Triple Triad, yes. I loved 9, but I was not fond of 9's card game. It was just so... what's the word? It was hard to understand. I don't know why I'm talking to people. Don't care. Excuse me, princess. Oh, wrong franchise. I don't need to do this, but I like to do that. I'm just... Oh, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Like I said, I'm a weird completionist. I'll do it because I can do it. Not that I ever need to do it. I don't think that N is actually useful for anything. Ooh. I'm telling you what, having the damage modifier in the screen like that, that is so up my alley. I love it. 96% chance and inflicts poison. Ooh. Resists blunt damage, so I don't know if that's different from hit. If my face doesn't say it all. No materias. Yeah, I haven't even mentioned 10. I really did like 10. I'm just gonna take one Iron Bangle. 10 points if you can tell me my favorite Final Fantasy X character. It shouldn't be hard if you think about it. Item isn't even there to get yet. We'll be back. Wonder if they have the whole training thing like they did before. Oh, of course. Yeah, it's Kamari. Oh my gosh. Yay. It's my least favorite character. I think it's everybody's. I'll give you a hint. My favorite Final Fantasy IV character would be Palom. That's a hint I'll give you. My favorite 6 character was probably Celeste. What do they all have in common? Yeah, I did. I bought flowers. I know you was. That's a new option. Because the flower girl is cute. See, it wasn't a flower girl. It was a slum drunk. Get it right, game. Tifa. You should fill the store with flowers. Might hold the roof up when the pillar collapses on you. What are you doing, Biggs? It actually might. I'd be curious to find out. You know, actually thinking about it, I don't know if I can get the Yuffie date. One thing I am aware of, New Threat 1.5 gives you Yuffie right after the Nibelheim flashback, like the original game meant to do. She was supposed to be hiding in there and steal from you. I won't spoil any more than that, but it's a very unique little section. If you haven't... What am I doing? Getting Barrett. But if you haven't played New Threat, I won't spoil that, but it's an interesting little tidbit. Get in here, fools. How'd you find out about her hideout? Oh, there's a pinball machine. Hi, Wedge. How'd you get down here so fast? Am I going to stay with you? Maybe. Next target is Mako 5. Now the dialogue has changed in here. See, that's something, if you really think about the wording of vanilla Final Fantasy VII, Jessie does kind of sort of feel like she takes blame for it, but it's not worded correctly. I like how they rewrote this. My bomb must have been too strong. I built it just like the computer said. Blah, blah, blah. So it was a mistake. Oh, buddy, is anyone from Soldier fighting us? You wouldn't be standing here right now. I am bad because I was a soldier. Bye, Biggs. Yeah, it's a good start to my stream. I'm thoroughly excited. The game is making me happy. It's already different, not even from vanilla, but it's already different from 1.5. Not to mention my first sub ever. Over a year of being affiliate, and I just got started back on it. It probably was a bad localization. You know, in the vanilla game's source code, if you break Eris into your party, like not the skip I was talking about earlier, but if you break her in, she actually is named Aerith in the English. So you gotta wonder how, why, what they did to mess that up. That is a sound effect. That is a good sound effect. He is so great. Because he can hit all the enemies with his gun arm thing. Alright. Does it give me the option to skip? And if it does, considering this is going to be a Let's Play, and I want to put it on YouTube, I might not skip it. You know what? That sounds about right. That's fair. Someone has to do something. It's got nothing to do with me. Wow. Barrett's yelling from the basement. You dang right we'll do something about it. Barrett got his 2 cents in. Oh, I was hoping it was actually going to let me leave. Also, Barrett, you don't gotta climb. There's a button. Give me my money. That was a good wind-up, too. Don't make me laugh. Then you got the next one lined up. I'll do it for 3,000 gil. That money's for Marlene's schooling. Really? Later, guys.